Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and I think it's about time that I started doing some Richician format deck profiles. I'm only going to be profiling 4 for now, so I'm going to hold off on doing Rainbow Neos until I've brought out a certain extra egg monster that's not Rainbow Neos, and I want to wait until I've got cards for my Melfi deck to make it more ideal for Richician format. But it's alright though. So yeah, I'm starting off with Dark Magician, my favourite deck and signature deck. And also, if you're wondering why there's 20 cards in the extra deck, that's because, well, in my format, the limit is 20 instead of 15. But of course that can be dropped for any minor league tournaments. And also, if you're wondering why Dragoon's not there, well, that's because it's banned in both Richician format and the minor league. I think it's also banned in the Express Gaming format as well. I'll have to check with Express Gaming. Yeah, and then there's the fact that I don't play the normal current format anymore, so really there's no point in me running Dragoon. And then of course there is the fact that it's my most hated card in the game, so yeah, do not give me shit over Dragoon in any way, shape or form, because not everyone likes the card, and since I'm not playing the normal current format and only playing minor league and Richician format, there's literally no point in me running Dragoon. Plus, not everyone plays competitively, so if you're looking for a Dark Magician deck profile that's more on the competitive side and runs Dragoon, then this is not the profile for you. I don't, like I keep saying, I don't play the normal current format, and I don't play competitively, so, and of course this is not a channel that caters to competitive players, so if you're looking for a more competitive Dark Magician deck profile, you're better off looking elsewhere. Okay, now that that's settled, let's get on with the deck profile. Not much is different really with the main deck, it's more the extra deck, but I'll show it anyway. So first of all, I am playing 3 copies of Dark Magician himself, my favourite card and ace monster. Dark Magician Girl, 2 copies of Timaeus the United Dragon, 1 Mahard, 1 Apprentice. 2 was recommended, but I kind of think 1 is fine, although I can bump it to 2 if need be. Then 3 copies of Magician's Rod, the Stratos of the deck, 1 Magicaribo, 3 copies of Magician's Souls, and last monster, 2 copies of Illusion of Chaos. So yeah, that's it for monsters. On with the spells, consisting of 3 copies of Dark Magical Circle, 1 copy of Salvation, 1 Dark Magic Attack, 1 Bond between Teacher and Student, 1 Dark Burning Magic to go with it, then 3 copies of Soul Servant, 2 copies of Secrets of Dark Magic, as we want to be able to bring out mainly Dark Magician the Dragon Knight as much as possible, and a single copy of the Eye of Timaeus. And then for my more generic spells, Monster Reborn, Regeki, and Twin Twisters. And now for the traps. We have 2 copies of Eternal Soul, Mirror Force, because it just wouldn't feel right without it. And Starlight Road, and I might as well put this next card near it, Judgment of Anubis. Now this is there to, well, both of these are there to protect my back row, because yeah, it is vulnerable to Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, and Twin Twisters. Unless, of course, I do get out Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, so I need to be able to protect Eternal Soul as much as possible. Of course, Judgment is more... can only really stop spells that blow up back row. Now, obviously in my format, Harpy's Feather Duster is banned, but Lightning Storm and Twin Twisters can still be a problem. And of course, whenever I play in the minor league, Harpy's Feather Duster is legal in that, so I might as well just leave it in. Although, I hardly ever see it, like, except maybe once. Yeah, I only ever drew it once. But other than that, it just never seems to come up. I don't know why. I'm considering dropping it for something else. Not sure what though, but I've got a few ideas, like maybe a second copy of Apprentice Illusion Magician, or Drowning Mirror Force, which I used to run in here. Yeah, there are some ideas, but I just like having that option. And then, of course, the last 2 cards are 2 copies of Solemn Strike. Yeah, Imperm is better statistically, but as you know, I prefer Solemn Strike because it doesn't target and it does destroy the monster. Plus, it negates it from anywhere. I mean, I might consider running Infinite Impermanence instead. We'll see how it goes. I mean, yeah, there was that game on Monday where it did kind of backfire because I stopped a Link Slayer, but then it got out a big board anyway. Maybe it wasn't a backfire. I mean, to be fair, if I didn't get rid of Link Slayer, I would have been in a much worse position. Anyway, on with the 20 card extra deck. So, got 2 copies of Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, the main fusion I prefer to go into, like I said, just to protect my back row. Master of Chaos, Amulet Dragon, Dark Magician the Knight of Dragon Magic, good old Dark Paladin. It doesn't come out very often, like I said. I can only get it out with the Eye of Timaeus, of course. I usually just bring it out for a flashy finisher more than anything else. And it's funny to bring out against dragon decks, including Chaos Max ones. Dark Cavalry, because why not? 2 copies of the Dark Magicians. Oh, there's a bit of a glare, I apologise. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Well, there's a bit of a glare there as well, but it's not so bad, I guess. And, of course, Gaia the Dragon Champion, to special summon off a Gaia the Knight of Dragon Magic. And that's it for fusions. For synchros, I've got Stardust Dragon, which is only there for Starlight Road. Exeses consist of Draco Sack, Big Eye, And finally, Ebon High Magician, which I wanted to try out again. Of course, I don't go into these very often anymore anyway, but the option is there. I could play Master of Blades if I had a bit more room, which would be a better placeholder for Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon, considering under my list it's banned, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to try out Ebon High Magician first. Anyway, and then links. We've got Blackluster Soldier, Soldier of Chaos, Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, Dark the Dark Charmer Gloomy, and finally Artemis the Majestus Moon Maiden. And that's it for the extra deck. And of course, it is easily adjustable for the minor league, because all I need to do is just remove the nightmares, Ebon, Dragon Knight, Dark Magician Gold, Dragon Knight, Dark Cavalry. That drops it back to 15. And then, yeah, remove Draco Sack as well, and then replace it with Red Ice Flare Metal Dragon. So yeah, that's still a 15 card extra deck. Let's just double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there we go. It's easily adjustable. But yeah, other than that, that is the Dark Magician deck profile for Richician format. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment, share and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. And thanks for watching, and Elemental Heroes are coming up. See you shortly. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.